Warm welcome to you all over the planet. We are at the ultimate stage, this truly special venue, a venue for the most exclusive and memorable of European club games. This evening we bear witness to the greatest fixture in European club football, a time for grandeur, glamour, glory. It is the Champions League final. Instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. So, just who will seize their moment?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Coaxed out to the wing, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Filippo Inzaghi, out to the left it goes. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Tosic. He's got away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Has a shot! Looking to shoot! And that wasn't far away.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Arnautovic. Rivaldo. So it is still 0-0. Kabai goes looking. Here has a swing at it! Goal! Sevilla! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sevilla take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it.
Hits one! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out.
Towering header! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. As easy as 1, 2, 3, it really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Sevilla have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Sevilla have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go then. Kabai. Hoists it high, aimed wide. He'd have done well to reach that. Tosic can't get the better of his opposite number. It's got through. Arnautovic breaks on here. Where to from here? Arnautovic! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So is this the start of a comeback?
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busy.
Goes for goal! Clinically. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this...
Up for a header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Krikoviak. And it's Arnautovic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kabay floats one over. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious...
He's gone for it!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Long and high towards
Sevilla.
Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The changes then in quick succession. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Heads it! Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Inzaghi! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sevilla grab an early lead. Good start. Nedved passes it through. Massive leap! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity.
He's tried one! He has done it! And they are disappearing out of sight! And the shot! How about it? Great reaction! Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. The move. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a...
Robinho! And more and more and more! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Looks to thread it through. Cristiano Ronaldo gets a good foot in there. Out wide to the right. Goes for it! And he should have made it 4.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Danger averted for now. And it's Robben. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. Rooney! There are a few waiting for it. Busquets plays it forward. Robben. Wonderful quick feet. Can he deliver? The defence can get it clear. Robin. And the header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Rooney! Keeper goes long. And the referee brings it to a close. Sevilla enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Well, games like this feel like a throwback to the days of the one-club career. Not so much a match, more a celebration of a man who has given so much to this game. For him and his footballing journey, the final whistle here is indeed, sadly, absolutely final. Off we go then. Passes it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Alcacer. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pirlo. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Has a pop! Zuma gets good distance on it. Where to from here? Forward it goes. Witsel. Nicely controlled. Pirlo. Still goalless. Played out to the wing. Plays it back. Has a shot! Goal! Sevilla! The breakthrough strike!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sevilla break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Rooney! He's gone for it! Witsel tries a through ball. Looking to shoot! Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! It's there! Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but...
Is it in? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Filippo Inzaghi. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. And he's cut it out. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Allen looks to slip it, hits one! And that's a goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Filippo Inzaghi. Dinks one in, shoots! He has done it! The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Inter against Sevilla. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Inter Milan line up in a 4-5-1.
Yeah, this is a setup that offers easier flexibility whether you want to attack and or defend.
Got things underway. Sevilla get it back again. Hits one! They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looks to thread it through. Just brushed off the ball there. Selçuk Inan looks to clip it forward. Gets good distance on it. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Milner. Massive leap! He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. He's left his man. Stanislas plays it back, and it's Britain. Looks like a good... And a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Shoots! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cordoba. Teller. Klein. Teller! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Reyes. Well weighted. He's gone for it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind.
Can he put it away? Inan decides to play it back. Has a hit! Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Sevilla come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Sevilla going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Valero. Danyukov. Who's he going to play in? Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Reyes really has upped his game in recent weeks.
Do you think so?
Well, you only have to look at the confidence in everything he's doing. His conditioning looks great again, and I think that's...
Is it in? And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Raul.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And the weighted pass, it's a brilliant interception.
I think it's time for them to...
Milner with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Tovan. Van Persie! He's done very well to get... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Sevilla, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Sevilla against Porto. Here is the likeliest source of inspiration. Massive focus on him.
Well, he will be the focus. One way or another, we can expect him to produce something memorable that'll stick in people's minds long after this is over. In this team, he has the exclusive rights on special.
So the two starting lineups. And that gets things running. delicate ball. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Sevilla seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Cuts it out. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, both sides have actually looked...
Callahan! Gets it upfield. Rooney tosses it through, and a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Andre. Selçuk Inan. Where to from here? Looks to clip it forward. Hit into the middle. He's gone for it! I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Out to the left it goes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Has a shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little in...
There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Sevilla head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's Brahimi. Brahimi with the ball through. Brahimi tries a header! Harmlessly behind. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Riquelme. Andre.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide
Reyes
more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Can he continue his terrific scoring impact on the competition? Rooney picks it up from the goal kick. Rooney. Reyes played out to the wing. It's a loose ball. It's a decent looking cross. Milner in once more.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Daniels. Now here's the through ball. Time to deliver.
Porto are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Andre.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Sevilla against Ajax. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The lineups for this game. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say the Croatian Dario Šrna. He's been captain material for a number of years now. Very neat and tidy in all he does. And for a fullback getting forward, he can use his wing skills of old to carve out an opening.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's tried one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now the pass. And he's there to cut it out. Ajax can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Huntelaar with a long pass out wide. Batistuta. So it is still 0-0. Raul. Oh, the ball's come loose! No foul, says the referee. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Inan. Has a pop! They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Sevilla take the lead, 1-0. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A long ball, but not especially accurate. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Sevilla come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Sevilla carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Kluivert. He's got away. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Puyol. Callejón. Milner. He's left his man. Milner, and a header! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Sevilla take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Huntelaar. With Ziyech. Kayahon. Steered out wide. Selçuk Inan. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Milner battles to win it back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Raul tries a through ball, cut out in the nick of time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Sevilla have won it, as much industry as inspiration. very warm welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this brand new home of Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jonjo Shelvey. Selçuk Inan looks to slip it through. Schöner. It's a loose ball, and it's Kayahon. Defenders on the back foot. It's come loose. Inan demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Milner gets it back. Batistuta looks to clip it forward, and the weighted pass. Gabi, Origi tries a through ball. Felipe Luis plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Rooney. Batistuta played out to the wing. Inan battles to win it back. Over to the left. And it's Inan. Header! Goal! Sevilla! Could that be the start of something big? Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Sevilla are leading with half-time drawing close. And he's there to cut it out. Plays it long. Gets into some space. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Sevilla leading 1-0 at the break. Action has already resumed here. He's gone for it! Diego Costa. Gundogan. Jonjo Shelvey. Now the counter. Atletico Madrid are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Shoots! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Sevilla took a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still...
And a header! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Plays it out to the wing. Saul. Gabby shapes the shoots. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just not...
Has a hit! What about it? Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sevilla totally rampant here. Shoots! Another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to...
Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. He's left his man. Dinks one in. There is the final whistle. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.